So it's down to business here. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that was vital. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal carries the ball down the right. He's found a way through. Yamal. Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now he's got space here. He's through, it's one-on-one! Bale! And it's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Pumas have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been slipped through. It could be in here. And this is Park Ji-sung. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Morocco are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Back into the middle, Beckham makes the interception. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that is us! He's having a shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of...
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Morocco will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Raul. And this is Bale. This might spell... And the finish! It's there! Into the lead once more. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Pumas get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, he's just misjudged that one. Mbappe. Well, that's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found a way past.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. And the shot's on here. Bale! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice looking ball. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Knocks it into space. Haaland looking to get on the end of this. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Has been indicated.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, no joy this time. That's a cute ball. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good